welcome back. We are on day 4 of quarantining, I think. It's all kind of a blur, and we've been having lazy mornings and lazy days. Thankfully, our son that was sick is, fever and tiredness, but really no other symptoms. And he woke up this morning without a fever. And so I think we have definitely turned a corner. And no one else has gotten sick. We've kept him isolated. So we are definitely on the mend, and praising the Lord for that. So we have enjoyed just the lack of routine, I guess, the not having football practice and not having to go out in the evenings to church events. So we enjoy those things. It's been nice to get some extra rest in. So it is about lunchtime. It's right almost at 12 o'clock. So I'm starting my daddy's, we call it pawpaw stew for dinner. I had some stew meat that I needed to use up from the freezer. So I'm gonna start that. I can share that recipe in the bottom. We're gonna eat that probably for dinner for the next 2 nights. And then I'm gonna make some cornbread to go with that. My son that is sick requested rotini. So I'm making 1 serving for him, or one, so it's just rotini noodles, 1 can of tuna and mayonnaise. If I'm feeling fancy, I'll add peas, but I don't think I have any frozen peas. And then we had leftover taco meat from a few nights ago, and a few of the kids have eaten tacos as leftovers, so I thought we were getting kind of tired of that. And I had 1 head of romaine lettuce left. So I just made it into taco salad. So it's just romaine lettuce, the taco meat, and add some cheese. And we really like this Chipotle ranch from Walmart. So this one's about gone, so I got another one from the pantry. And then this is also from Walmart. I'll just sprinkle that on top. And last night for dinner, we had from Magnolia Table's cookbook her Mexican rice and enchiladas. This is enough for a couple of people to have leftovers. This is the gluten-free. This is my sweet Luna. She is saying that she wants to go bark at something outside. Let's take your leash off. Let's take your leash. You can go tell him. Go tell him. I'm gonna jump over. Here's a koala bear. He is my prince right here. He's my, don't tell anyone, but he's my favorite animal. He's so tender-hearted and such an old soul. So peeking out here quick, our fence should be finished this week. They took down our chain link fence that was right there. And so the men are hardworking, making the pasture right there. Here's sweet Bowser. You know what, Bowser? I have some leftover romaine head. The bottom of it I saved for him. Ooh, grab Millie, grab Millie. Oh Lord. Isaiah, help us with Millie. So this is his best life right here. This is why he calls me the veggie lady. Is that good, Bowsy? Let's just hope Luna doesn't. Thank you. Millie likes to sneak in.
I know that you are having a hard time right now. That everything seems to crumble around you. I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to.
Okay, so I'm gonna start pawpaw stew, and I will put the recipe down below. I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil in the bottom of the pan. And this is gonna be a little bit more than doubled because I'm gonna use up all of this stew meat. And this is about 2.5 pounds. One recipe calls for 1 pound. Can you turn that on for me, hon? I've got raw meat hands. So you let the meat and the onion saute just till it gets a little bit kind of seared and brown on the edge, and the onion gets a little bit soft. This is my large stock pot. I can put a link to one similar to this on Amazon below. I'm gonna wash the meat off my hands. So here's the onion that I chopped. This is a full onion. I'm not gonna double the onion because I only have about 3 onions left. Okay, I'm gonna get a wooden spoon.
I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best for you. Best for you.
Okay, lunch dishes are done. I'm gonna go ahead and run it again because we'll need all those bowls for dinner tonight. The meat has been going for about 10 minutes, and onion. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients. Try to pop this. Okay, so I'm doubling it, but I'll tell you what it is for one recipe. We have our school DVD going on in the background, so I'm going to try to talk a little bit louder. So to start with, I splashed oil on the bottom of the pan with stew meat, and then I'm going to add so this, I'm going to tell you for just one recipe, 1 cup of ketchup, okay, so a teaspoon of ground black pepper, I'm adding 2, a teaspoon of chili powder, again I'm doubling it, and a teaspoon of salt, a can of chicken broth. So this is 4 cups. So I'm going to go ahead and add this entire box. Not chicken broth, I'm sorry, beef broth. It says to add 5 bay leaves. I am out, so I just added that to my big October shop. And let's see, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. So 4 for me. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it says sprinkle Italian seasoning. Sprinkle that along the top. And then one thing I forgot, a teaspoon of sugar. So I'm gonna add 2. And then the directions say add 6 cups of water, bring to a boil, and turn down and let cook for 2 hours. So I'm going to add about 12 cups of water. This is 4. Okay, so I'm actually, because of Evan, the little hands, I'm gonna move, since this is gonna cook for a few hours, to this back burner. And once it reaches a boil, I will come and turn it down and let this cook for about 2 hours. And then I'm going to add all of the veggies. It has celery, corn, potatoes, and carrots. So I'm gonna go check on Evan. Okay, welcome to my garage mess. When my son-in-law Christopher was here during the, let me get where the lighting is better, to evacuate from the hurricane, he completely cleaned out my garage, cleaned the floor, and then my mom started a project of helping me get the kids' balls and outdoor stuff organized, and then she ended up having to go home, and then Brian cleaned out the pantry and some things got dumped out here, and then I brought fall, and what's left here is Halloween that I don't want to put out until October, and then Thanksgiving that I don't want to put out until after Halloween. And then our picnic table is still taken apart, and I need to go through all of our freezers and our refrigerator out here. I'm debating on, for my October haul, doing a big, like, huge stock up. Like we you know, I buy a lot and it lasts us a little bit more than a month, but maybe like getting us a little bit more. And the thinking behind that is I don't really know what's gonna happen this, you know, fall and winter. I don't know if it's gonna be where things are hard to get. We had that, if you watch, like, I think our 2nd or 3rd video, we were trapped in this house and without electricity with the snow, and so just being a little bit more prepared. We have the finances to do that right now. I just don't know if that's kind of where I want to spend that money. So I'm still kind of thinking about that. So I'm going to organize and see where I'm at in my freezers and make sure I have enough room for all this extra stuff if I choose to buy that. So kind of pan around and let you see my mess. Okay, backing up over here. My thought over here was I was gonna rotate toys for Evan and only bring them out during school time. Evan is school age now. We are doing a modified kindergarten with him. He just turned 6, he has Down syndrome, and developmentally, he's not quite ready for a standard kindergarten, but he definitely, you know, is learning letters and loves to learn through play. But there's a lot of times during our school day where we're doing other things, and I would like for him to not be on a device. He also really plays well independently with certain things. So my thought here was if we rotated, had some toys out here, and they would be in storage bins so that the toys wouldn't get dusty, that he could rotate through. This used to be in a closet that we had, but then being out here in the garage, things get kind of dusty and gross. So I think I need to rethink this. That's for another day. And then this is another project that my mom started. This is going to be all of our crafts and sewing machines and extra markers and pens. So now that I came out here, I'm kind of like, oh, I don't think I want to do that. But I think I'm gonna just set a timer for an hour and stay out here, and then I'll have to get back out inside and get my dinner going. Okay, it's the next day, and it's just been a crazy week of being off schedule and quarantining and just trying to keep moving on through our days, even though our schedule is a little bit off. So I'm in the laundry room. I ordered this on Amazon. I saw this on a vlog. It's this Affresh washing machine cleaner, and I can put a link below. I have a front loader washing machine, and at times if we forget to wipe it out or leave the door closed, it definitely gets kind of musty smelling. So I'm hoping this will solve it. The directions say to just drop this tablet. It's just like a little chlorine tablet in there. It kind of smells like chlorine into the washing machine. And then it says, okay, so it's saying if you have a clean cycle, which mine says self-clean for 3 hours and 51 minutes, to just do that. So I'm gonna start that. Come on. Where are we going? Getting some fresh fall air. Huh? Yeah? Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so I got the rest of this cleaned yesterday. Not totally organized. I needed to figure out what we're gonna do with this shelf so we could line up these big black bins that have the balls and stuff, and then maybe utilize this wall space instead for some of the smaller baskets. Evan, you gonna do your scooter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job. You gonna go down the hill? But we bought this table off of our local Craigslist. It's handmade, really pretty. We're gonna put it on our back patio once the pasture is done and the goats and the dogs are no longer on our back patio and could chew this. So it's very pretty. I'm excited to get it out there. We can do school and eat meals out there. We finally got our ping pong table back. Evan's got his Scooterboard. These are really great for all kids and kids with disabilities. He uses it a lot in PT. You gonna sit on it? Our Ezra could scoot around our whole house when he was a toddler in this. Okay, this looks kind of like a daredevil move here. What are you doing? Goodness. I feel like you need to get seated on there a little bit better. Say ready. Ready. I think you need to sit on. Uh-oh, you're gonna bump into that. But while we're out here, it's gonna be kind of dark. I'll show you. I finished. See, I'm gonna make sure he doesn't get too adventurous and run off. Finished the freezers. Going through them before our big shop. So this is all the popsicles that are left of summer. How sad, there's just a few. And then all of our cheese. Okay, he's about to let the goat out of the gate here. Hot mess. Keeps me young. Oh, do you see Bowser? Yeah. Are you counting? Wow. And there he is. Hey, Bowsy. Look at this sweet friend. Hey, Bowsy. Hey, Bowsy. Hey, darling. I know. What do you think?
No!
No. No. You want to see Bowsy? It's quite a beard. You put all those other goats to shame, Bowsy. What sound does a goat? Can you sign goat? Can you show him the sign for goat? Get back, Mills.
No.
Nope. Get back. Was it hot?
Yeah.
He knows this handle is hot, so he won't touch it. Such a smart boy. Okay, updated fence. Millie. So we got our dog run here. Millie's gonna jump on me the whole time. This is the last little section left that they have to finish. And they are building this week the line across to the pasture. They made huge progress today. Super thankful. This is Apollo's mesquite tree that Bowser really did a number on the bottom, so we're thankful he'll still have the shade of the mesquite tree in his little pasture area, but Bowser won't be able to hurt it anymore. But this is where the gate will be. So here is the backyard, our house. We'll have, there used to be the chain link fence right here that they took down this week, so it opened it really far. And then all our livestock will be beyond this gate in what we will lovingly call the pasture. It's a pretty good size, goes all the way back to the canyon. We're gonna build a goat barn over there and a pen for Bowser and male goats. And then maybe over in this area over here, we'll put, ooh, Bowser's getting me. Over in this area, we'll put a pen for, I'm thinking of having a mini pig, kind of keep them separate and then they can be together some. We'll have the dogs out here to do what they do, protect them. And then when, you know, we're out back and able to be out here, the dogs can come out and hang with the family. This is Apollo's best spot right here. Look at this boy. Isn't he gorgeous? Oh, this is the broccoli that I gave to Bowser. Are you guarding the broccoli? Look at this face. Such a handsome fella. Such a handsome boy.